I was doing this. I was just hitting my own hand.
I was gonna say I didn't hear any fucking thing ringing.
What's up, everybody? Welcome back to Random Ramblings. I'm Jerome.
I'm Nick.
I'm Hess.
And today we're back talking about The Sopranos.
Damn, don't sound too excited. Jesus.
I feel like, I realized we did one last week, but it feels like it's been longer.
Yeah, it feels like it's been
why.
7 years
It
since
does
we talked
feel
about
it.
The Sopranos.
I don't know why.
For me, it feels like it's been a while since we've done a video.
Oh, it has.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, me and you did like 18 at Mima's house, all about Stranger Things, and then we ate Cheetos, and then made grilled cheese.
18's kind of
And 2
an
podcasts.
exaggeration.
Okay, like 17. But before you get into your notes, do you want to hear my notes I took on The Sopranos?
No.
Oh.
No, you don't? Okay, well then I'll just go fuck myself.
Okay.
I took one note.
Uh-huh.
Tony Soprano's phone rang twice in these episodes, and it wasn't Hess's ringtone.
Oh, I didn't even think of that.
Yeah, I don't know.
Yeah,
Didn't give two fucks.
I noticed that. Both of them are ringing. I go, doesn't sound like Hess's ringtone.
Never even occurred to me.
It's just a normal ringtone. But now I know it's going to come up eventually.
Oh, it must.
Yeah.
Thinking we like see him go to Verizon and like,
I'd be like, hey, can I get I want Tony Soprano's ringtone in here.
Yeah. Apparently.
Are you going to be...
has a
I
speechless.
don't think it's his ringtone though. I think it's his notification, like a text tone. Because I don't have it as a ringtone. It's
I haven't seen him
when
get.
get a
I haven't seen
text.
him get any texts yet, so you may be right on that.
Yeah.
Are people texting in 2000?
Yeah,
I'm sure. Back in the day, absolutely.
like sending dick pics back and forth.
It was a serious question. It was
I think so.
20 years
Yeah,
ago.
I mean, probably not as much as now, obviously, but I think so. Yeah.
It was just harder because you had to, if you got, like they were ABC was number
Yeah,
2.
Yeah, you had to
and all
really
that
want to
shit.
send the text message because sometimes you'd be too lazy.
I just don't see Tony texting. I thought you were going to say that his phone wasn't on when he talked on it.
Oh no.
Was it on?
It's a flip phone, so they get away with that. That you don't ever see it.
Yeah.
Does it flip you out when you see the phone?
No.
You're like,
Did you guys
"Whoa,
like both
dude."
these episodes? 'Cause I thought 2 was boring as fuck.
I didn't think 2 was great, but I enjoyed it. I like... We're kind of starting over. Like the
Yeah.
story.
Yeah.
A little
and then
bit.
especially in episode 1, you hear whatever the Frank Sinatra song. You hear the entire fucking song, and like they're slowly showing everybody.
They're showing
and it's
everybody's
like,
doing and
yeah.
stuff.
all right, yeah, everyone's still here. Okay.
Yeah. So, I mean, it's basically set... it's not a fast pace, so they're setting everything up again.
Mm-hmm.
So, but I could see... I mean, it definitely wasn't the greatest episode I've ever seen.
There's like
But
halfway
it did
through,
have your favorite person in it.
That's part of it too. There's so many characters in the show that them being on screen make me go, I don't want to watch this. They're just so annoying that it makes me
Like
not want to
who?
watch the show. Like Tony's sister, Tony's mom.
Oh,
like-
Janet's, yeah.
What about when...
Every
Tony-
one of them, there's a henchman in the show that you don't like.
But here's the thing. Here's how you find out who you hate more is when they have a scene together.
I didn't like either one in that scene.
But I was actually rooting for Livia.
I
I was like, oh, she's catching
I was like,
on.
I want you both to go fucking die in a wood chipper. Did the iPad just fall
Wow.
down a little bit?
Maybe.
I saw Hess fell back. But he's not physically here.
Lean back. Thought he was pooping.
That'd be interesting if we took a shit on the podcast.
I mean, it's happened. Oh, no, that was video.
No.
No.
Oh yeah, you listened to it. I was
No.
like, he shit his pants one time we were playing games, but no, you were listening to him poop.
Yeah.
I can't believe you're the type of person that would just listen to that and not say anything for like 10 minutes either. I don't understand that. I'd be like, what the fuck are you doing? What are you doing? And I'd have to take my headphones out.
Well, to be fair, he always wears those fucking things that pick up every fucking sound in his house.
Mm-hmm.
So I just thought he laid him down and then went
And you thought it was that
Well, no, 'cause I
loud?
couldn't make out everything, but then I hear him.
Oh.
Hey, honey, just a couple more games.
Oh, so you
And I
didn't,
was like, oh, fuck, he didn't take his headphones off.
you didn't hear a bloop?
Well, I did, but I didn't know what it was.
You did hear a bloop?
I heard a, yeah. He's a quick shitter, too.
You are?
Yeah, man, it's in and out, baby. You ain't got no time to fuck around.
Got no time. What have you? I guess you were playing Apex. A couple more games. So I guess that makes
Yeah.
sense.
He had
You're
a-
probably the
Yeah.
jump master, and we were waiting for you.
Probably.
Well, here's the problem. Like, when I have to poop, I go poop. I'm not like...
Why is that a problem?
I don't think that's a
I
problem.
got a big problem. When I'm hungry, I go get some food.
Yeah.
When I'm
Exactly.
thirsty,
Call me
I get
crazy.
a drink.
But that's the way you make it sound like you're a quick pooper.
Well, I just
I'm
just
like
curious.
randomly
'Cause-
like I'm randomly sitting on the couch and like, you know what? I think I might need to poop. I don't know. Let's go check it out.
Well, because you seem like the type of guy that would really enjoy pooping and like being there for
Oh
a
no,
while.
I hate it. I hate it.
Oh, okay. Me and Hess are in the same ballpark. He'll like
Yeah.
bathe in his shit.
That doesn't make any
He'll be in there for
sense.
6 days, being like, "Yeah, I'm doing all my." Scans.
I did just take a poop and I watched like 8 TikTok videos.
Nice.
Yeah. Saw some
Oh.
old guy go.
How long is a TikTok video?
It depends.
It depends how quick I swipe up.
Yeah.
Mm.
They're
It's
not like,
usually
I
about
don't-
4 seconds because they're all
Gotcha.
fucking
yeah, unless
stupid.
you want to send me one, and it's like some old dude that has one tooth in his mouth and he's playing a banjo and like fucking a pig or something.
Oh, I would definitely send you that.
You should get a kangaroo. That thing was pretty fucking cute.
I don't want a fucking kangaroo.
Would you want a kangaroo, Hess?
Like, not like as a full-time pet.
Part-time pet?
Like you only
Just
get
on the weekends?
You only get them on weekends, yeah.
Yeah, it's like, oh, I'm gonna go check out my kangaroo. You know, like I don't want to take care of it all the time.
But you don't want. You don't
How
want,
big are kangaroo shits?
Oh, I
I
bet.
don't know.
I bet
they're
pretty
like
big.
they're like the size of men, so I mean, I'm sure they shit probably.
Do you? Any of you two think that you could fight a kangaroo and win?
That's a stupid question. No.
I don't know. I've never seen a kangaroo fight. That's
Oh,
in fucking
they fuck shit up.
cartoons.
No, it's real. Haven't you seen that one video of the kangaroo like had the dog in a headlock, and like the guy came up and like punched the shit out of its head to get its dog free, and then the kangaroo's like, "Come on, bitch!" Like was gonna fight him.
No.
You haven't seen that? That's an
No.
amazing clip. But people like try to box kangaroos and shit.
How'd they do against guns?
Kangaroos?
Yeah.
I've never seen a kangaroo with a gun.
Oh, that's not what I meant.
Kangaroo skis.
But so you don't think you'd fight? Like if a kangaroo busted in here, it's like, "Come on, bitch."
I mean, I would swing at it.
Okay.
I mean, what's it gonna
They're
do?
supposed to be pretty fucking buff.
I'd probably like try to tackle the damn thing.
But then they just jump on its tail and
Oh,
kick
see-
you.
They should make kangaroos field goal kickers.
That'd be interesting.
Yeah.
That'd
Put
be
a fucking little helmet on
That'd
it
probably
and-
be animal cruelty, though, wouldn't it?
No, if you paid the motherfucker.
Not if you pay them.
What are you gonna pay a kangaroo?
I don't know. Fucking.
What do they eat? Hay?
I don't know what. Alexa,
Oh, Jesus fucking Christ.
what do kangaroos eat?
A kangaroo's diet contains grass, seeds, and flowers.
Oh, so they can eat while it plays,
I've
probably.
also asked, what do birds eat? Would you like to know the answer?
No,
No, I don't care about birds. I'm talking about kangaroos, bitch.
So yeah, you could you could just give like kangaroo like the best grass in the world, best flowers in the
Not
world.
marijuana.
He's out there.
No.
It's like well, the way you said it, you're like
The,
the best grass in the world.
Get him a
What?
nice pipe.
Wow. I think we should hop into the episodes.
Oh, I liked your little pun there.
Wow. All right, first
You like
one.
that?
First one is guy walks into a psychiatrist's office.
Ouch.
Yeah.
Christopher's getting his stockbroker license to start off the show.
Yeah.
Well, kinda. Christopher's getting it.
Yeah.
It was a
Some
different. They
Chinese guy.
recast him, I think.
Yeah, he's like Christopher Moltisanti here. It's like some other dude.
Do you think anybody
Yeah.
watching this show got to that part and thought, "Oh, they recast Christopher as a weird guy"? Like
I
that's
would
a
hope
weird
not.
casting change.
No, I don't think so. It was pretty funny though. I totally. I know I've watched season 1 a lot. I haven't watched season 2 quite as much. I remember these 2 episodes just from.
yeah,
wa-
I remember these two a lot. When
But-
I went through it.
but like, I certainly wouldn't be able to like if someone just showed me a clip from the episode, I'd have no idea what season it's from.
Oh yeah, I wouldn't be able to
Right.
say either.
You
Yeah.
know?
Is this where we see the guy that you made me look up, or is it a little bit later?
It's a little bit later, but so they do the montage, and with the Frank Sinatra song that you had mentioned, they show
It
It
everybody.
was a very good year.
Yeah. Me and Nick were
Wow.
both like, I swear this is in another show, but we couldn't pinpoint which show. I told
Yeah.
him maybe like Breaking Bad. I can see it
It's
in
a
that.
pretty popular song. I mean,
Well, yeah, but they're
back
like
in the day. But
it was reminding me of a montage like that
It
from
remi-
another show, though.
Or like Madman or something.
Something like that.
Yeah. Yeah, Junior's in jail. Melfi's living out of a hotel or doing her business out of a hotel.
Yeah, the one's like, hey, my
Which is
my
weird.
therapist does it out of their own house, and she's like, yeah, this isn't comfortable for me.
Yeah. It was because it wasn't like a nice hotel
Yeah,
either.
anybody
yeah.
walking by be like, oh, she's a hooker.
Wow. And then Tony goes out to get his paper, thinks he's gonna get fucking killed, and it's Pussy's back.
Yeah,
Pussy.
Guess who's back?
pussy's back. Tell a
Back
friend.
Do you think
again.
he's like booty?
His
No.
therapist would have been.
Yeah.
Baby.
What did you think when you saw Pussy?
I was like, holy shit, it's Pussy.
Did you know it was pussy until he got out, or what were you thinking?
No, I didn't know. I mean, I didn't know,
Tony-
especially with the way
Yeah,
Tony was acting,
He's like, fucking yeah.
like running, like taking off
What's
running
funny
up the
is
driveway.
he was like sick and depressed and had better reaction time when there was a literally guy right behind him walking up with a gun, and then there was a car there, and he's like, what, and then like tried to run up the hill.
Well, because he's just been putting the finishing touch on everybody, so like
Yeah.
he's a little paranoid there.
Yeah.
Coming back at him. So they talk. I mean, it's hard to believe his story. At
It
that
is hard to
point,
believe.
Yeah, I told you because like later on in the episode they're like, oh yeah, everything's checked out, and I was like, well, wouldn't you think like if you were speculating this guy's working with the FBI, wouldn't you be like, yeah, his story's probably gonna check out if he's working with the FBI?
yeah,
They're not gonna be like, yeah, just say this. They'll never check.
yeah.
It's like I would still be very fishy, or I'd be
think they
I'd be
are, aren't
suspicious.
they?
I wouldn't be fishy.
Yeah, they are for sure.
Yeah.
So then, again, Pussy asked who's running Junior's crew, and he said that this guy named Philly. I don't remember his last name.
Yeah, and it cuts straight to him
McGee.
getting in the car.
What?
McGee, Billy McGee.
It's not McGee. So, yeah. So then it shows Paulie drop someone off at the airport, which Drum goes, oh, it's just like Breaking Bad when Walt went to the airport and then
Yeah, and then he gets lost out in the desert with Jesse and starts making meth. I thought that was gonna happen.
yeah,
it doesn't-
and
And then he goes, no, it's not me. Breaking Bad. It's like Sopranos. I'm Nick. And I go, no, it's like Breaking
First of
Bad.
all, I did say something similar to that, but I
That's what you-
never
you
end a
said,
sentence
no,
with "I'm Nick."
Yeah, you sound
You
like
can't say Breaking Bad is like Sopranos.
it is. It's what I watched first. Actually, that's not even true.
Okay,
I
so
was gonna
now
say.
you're just
I
arguing
watched
with
Sopranos
yourself.
with you. I forgot I watched Sopranos with you first.
So anyway, so then the other guy picks him up, and then he talks a little shit, and they fucking kill him
Yeah.
off. But what I want to say is that's a major kill right there.
Right.
He has a twin brother who we haven't met yet.
Is it an evil
Uh-huh.
twin brother and he has like a mustache?
No,
Oh man, it's disappointing.
but he does show up later, so
Okay.
it's a big deal. So like later on,
You know what I almost just asked? Does he look like him?
wow.
Twin brother. Maybe.
So he but like so when it comes up and I'll be like, hey, remember that's the guy that got killed, you know, when
And
they
I'll
picked
go,
him up
hey,
there?
you did look like him.
Yeah, you'll be like, hey, it looks just like that guy. Is it the same
So
actor?
Is it?
He was running his mouth, right? Like he was just talking shit.
Yeah.
Wouldn't make him
That's,
job.
that's why they did it, right?
And it's another I mean, he basically killed off Junior's crew.
Oh, okay.
Oh, that specific guy did?
No,
Or
Tony
doing that?
did.
Okay,
That
I
was,
was gonna say that's what I thought. was
Yeah.
gonna-
the only one left is Bobby and Junior, really.
Yeah.
The person that counts on our videos.
Fucking Bobby. Bobby's a fat fuck, right?
Yeah, Bobby's in it a lot.
Yeah. Bobby's a fat fuck.
He's the one that
Yeah.
Tony
When he-
Soprano told
when
me
he's
to eat
like-
salads, right? That's the
Yeah.
guy that I told you about. That was
Yeah.
in Secret Life of American Teenager. He's the dad of the Jade from Big Little Lies. She dates his son in the show.
Oh, really?
Yeah,
Well, it was funny too because he's like fat fuck. He's like maybe take a look in the mirror.
yeah.
God,
What's funny is when that guy got out of the car, I was like, "Is he really that fat? Like, or is that fake? Because it just seemed unbelievable." And then Tony Soprano's like, "Holy shit, maybe time to eat a salad."
I liked it better when he said, hey, can you not lean in my car? You're going to tip it over.
Yeah, you're gonna flip it.
That
Yeah.
reminded me of you.
Why?
You would totally say that to somebody.
That's rude.
You would 100% say that. Like, if I was like a really heavy dude and I'm leaning, hey, watch out, you're gonna dent it or flip it over.
I don't have an accent.
Yeah, you do.
Bobby's in it for a long time coming, too. I know that people, like, criticize his acting. I always feel bad for him, but kind of like him because he's a nice guy.
It's weird from seeing him acting like, 'cause like I said, he's in the other show. He's like a super nice dad. Like, so I watched him in that a bunch, and then watching the Sopranos, I was like, oh, it's weird seeing him be like
Oh,
this.
I can imagine. Yeah.
Because he's kind of like the Joe from Flash. Everybody kind of goes to for advice. So,
Oh,
so then
really?
seeing him be like this, it's like that's bizarre.
That's funny. So Tony let Melfi calls her, tells us it's over, so not to worry about it. And then, so Christopher's in charge of the stockbroking office.
Yeah.
He
Yeah, as
goes-
soon as he's in that little office, I was like, oh, I remember him having this little
The
office.
boiler room or whatever.
Yeah. So then he Adriana and him go get like coffee or something. I don't remember what they were doing, but he puts fucking Tweedledum and Tweedledummer in charge, and they
Yeah.
kick the shit out of some guy because he's not selling the right
That's when
shit.
so we were watching. I was like, those guys look familiar, and like not just from Sopranos, from something else. And he's like, oh, look up the one guy. So, do you know the guy's name?
No,
The smaller dude there, the one that looks younger. He almost looks like the guy from Boy Meets World, but like a mobster version.
yeah,
I looked him up. His dad was arrested for like murdering his girlfriend and shit. He went to jail for like 18 years for attempted murder. And
yeah,
like,
he's not
The
a good
kid?
dude. Yeah,
Yeah.
The actor?
yeah, the
Yeah,
actor.
wow.
He was arrested for all this shit, and then I looked on his IMDb page, and he has 2 movies coming out this year.
He was in A Bronx Tale. He was Robert De Niro's kid.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, so
I got.
But
when you said that, 'cause
apparently-
it said he did like burglary, and I was like, oh, he did some little shit. And I was like, oh, attempted murder. Okay.
yeah, I remember when like Soprano star arrested. I don't know if he's a star necessarily, but
It also did. Well, I can't say. Never mind.
those two totally remind me of Christopher and
Brendan.
yeah, Brent last year.
Yeah, absolutely.
Not that Christopher's like too far away from that now, but they.
But he's
totally-
he's done more stuff now where when he acts like that, you kind of give him some leeway too.
Yeah.
Like, that guy just looks like when they're like, holy shit, it's Tony Soprano.
Right.
Yeah, they infatuated with that son of a bitch.
So Tony meets with his lawyer, and then his lawyer tells him that Junior's going to try and get out of jail.
Yeah.
That he's going to say that he's sick and all this other shit.
If you guys were in like the mob stuff, would you guys be able to come up with a plan like that to get? Would you be like, I guess I'm stuck in jail?
No, the funny thing is like, remember I was telling you about that show I watched on Netflix, the Bad Blood? It's like about the Canadian. Remember? And
Oh,
you're
yeah,
like,
yeah.
oh, one of the fucking guy did that. He went to prison, and then he fucking said he had like a bad heart. And like it's based on a true story, so he got out or whatever. So.
I think they all try to do that shit.
But
Yeah.
would you two be able to come up with a plan to get yourself out of prison like that?
my fucking lawyer better. I'm not paying that fuck.
Because I was like, I'd be fucked unless I can break out of prison like Michael Scofield. That's a Prison Break reference.
Yeah, I get it.
When are we gonna do a
Who's
Prison
that?
Break podcast?
We're not.
Yeah, thank you.
Oh, that show is 1,000% better than
Why don't
anything
you?
we
Why
do.
don't you do one
By
yourself?
myself?
Yeah,
You know, Taylor's coming back home. I'll make her do a Prison
There
Break
you go.
podcast with
there you
me.
go. You and Taylor.
What would it be called?
Prison Bake with Jerome.
Prison Bake? Oh, you're gonna bake and talk about Prison Break?
All
Yeah,
right.
you just get high and then talk about Prison Break.
Oh, that'd be an interesting podcast.
Like get on a ladder and then.
Yeah, we'll
No,
we'll be
like,
climbing the
smoke
whole
the-
time.
Oh.
Smoke the best grass in the world, according to how I sounded, according to YouTube.
Well, first of
You
all, you didn't
did.
sound anything like
Well,
that.
he's got more stone
Like
since
the-
then.
Oh, just get the best grass in the
whole
world.
Hey, is there cheese on your microphone?
Oh, there is cheese on my You motherfucker, why didn't you change this?
I just thought about it right now. We had a whole kind of shenanigans before the podcast. I forgot to flip it.
Jerome is not a good packer.
Yeah, I lost a couple things in transit.
I don't understand how, but okay.
Well, I mean, I could have sworn I put them all in the room to put in a bag so we could film the podcast.
You know what? You know why? It's because he packed everything up, brought it over here, and then instead of like unpacking it, he's like, "Let's go buy a TV."
Well, not only that, there was because they moved all stuff out of Taylor's room, so everything was on top of this table. So I cleaned the table, and I was like, I'm kind of over it.
Yeah.
But even then,
Alright.
if I would have unpacked it anyways, the cords aren't there. I think I left them at Mima's house, so it wouldn't have mattered anyways if I unpacked it yesterday or today. So at least I got a TV out of it. Moral of the story is Nick has cheese on his mic.
From your fucking ass.
Yeah, if you want to see why, go check out our cooking video. But
Chefing around.
it's funny if you watch that part where I spray you with cheese like slowly, you can see it go like it hits you in the ear, but then you see a string of it go past your head. I'm like, oh, that's the one that's on his mic.
I actually did that with the clip that you made.
Mm-hmm.
I was like doing it with my finger. I was like, look at that. It goes like right. It went like 6 feet past my
I can
head.
never make
Yeah.
it spray that much again. I was at Mima's house. I was using it on crackers because like might as well be about the cheese, and I was struggling getting it out. I was like, what the fuck? I barely tapped it and it squirts you in the face. I can't get it on a fucking cracker. Bullshit.
Bullshit.
It's what happens when you buy generic spray cheese.
I just
Yeah.
needed it for a girl's cheese.
Splurge and buy. I don't even know what's top of the line sprayed cheese, but
You know,
Eat it nice and
Marsha
easy
and
nice
Mima
and
both
cheesy.
tried the dairy-free, gluten-free, whatever cheese I had, and they're like, "Oh, it's actually not bad." They're like, "If this was on a sandwich and you didn't tell me, I have no clue."
It didn't taste bad, actually. Which, Jesus.
What do you-
Apparently, I'm on a group text.
I hate that.
Oh.
People's
My fucking
attitude to it.
Fitbit's like going crazy
That
right
happened
now.
to me a while
Oh,
ago,
wow.
and then I left the group chat, and then I got, "What? Why'd you leave?"
Because you killed
I was like, "Because you guys are texting, and I'm not in the conversation."
Yeah. So Janice shows up. What do you think of Janice? What's your first impressions of Janice?
I want to kick her in the pussy.
Wow.
just yeah, she's like a leech, like a moochie leech.
She's a little Moochie Leech. That's her new nickname on the show.
Moochie
Yeah.
Leech.
In your notes, you have to
Yeah.
call her Moochie Leech now.
I'm not calling her Moochie Leech.
So Moochie Leech runs about. That's a hard thing to say, kind of.
Yeah, she's very annoying.
She wants to
No.
take care of mommy. Supposedly,
Yeah.
that's what she's telling everybody. That's the only reason she came back, for her mom.
Right.
Um,
Is she the one that's in it prominently going forward?
absolutely.
I don't know if we see the other sister again, do we?
I think we do.
I don't know if I've got to the point. where
Oh,
I see
she
her
was in
again
it for
now.
like a hot second. That's
And
it.
was like 1,000 times the coolest sister.
Yeah, I was like, oh, why
Yeah.
can't she be on the
She's
show
like,
more?
just let Tony handle it. It was like, yeah,
Wait, what was the subtitle mess up there? She's like, it was a really weird word
I
to
don't
put in
know.
there. It was when she's saying, at least Tony's taking charge, and it was like, at least Tony's gluten charge, or
Yeah, it was
something
fucking-
weird that didn't make sense. They're like, wow, they fucked up there.
Yeah.
It's so funny how they don't, like, that seems like it'd be such an easy fix to go back and do.
Now this part confused me. If you remember last season, she was all upset because he was selling the house. I guess it just
Right.
never sold. I guess that's me thinking it sold, but
Yeah, I
it,
thought it did too.
it didn't sell, and now they're looking at it because it's all fucking torn up from high school kids.
Well, because she
Yeah.
she talked to Junior, and she's like, where are they going to hell their meetings now? Meh.
Yeah. That
Wait, how did I make her sound last week?
Yeah, I was under the impression that it is sold as well.
Yeah, me too. And then thinking back, I guess they just said he
Oh,
put it up
me?
for sale.
Yeah.
That's it. So Christopher has a little talk with the two goons, and I think this is the point where he doesn't he slap Adriana?
Oh, yeah.
They're at the bar.
Yeah.
Does he slap her
Yeah.
for, does she hit him and then he hits her, or do they, because I know they hit each other a couple times.
I think she.
I think she hits him first.
And then she's like, she says something, he's like, you fucking whore. Because then I know me and you started calling Joey and Ross fucking
He's like,
whores.
go get my dinner ready, you whore.
Yeah.
Yeah, he lost that. He looked like a fucking
Yeah.
idiot.
Oh yeah.
He does often.
And they just both sit there like, oh, we're not going to say anything because we're afraid.
Yeah, 'cause he's like,
He's like,
turning-
yeah,
he's
you
turning-
fucking whore.
He's turned into a junkie now.
Oh,
Kind
yeah. Just wait.
Yeah.
And pretty soon
can't
he'll
wait.
be sucking cock for heroin.
Yep.
Well, spoilers.
Oh.
It'd be
Is that
funny
what
if
it
that
is?
does happen in the show and I had no idea. I'm just saying shit.
I mean, it could.
Oh, shit, does it?
Meadow comes and visits. What happened?
He was just pretending to suck a cock.
Oh, Jesus.
No.
Yeah, I don't know what else that would mean.
That could be the thumbnail.
Yeah. Just and I'll put a cock in there and blur it out.
That would be awesome.
Yeah, that's
Hey,
not too bad.
remember
You
the
guys want help moving a couch on Friday, or
Yeah.
Yeah.
You remember the thing
Okay.
I wanted to make for this room?
then be nice to me.
Yeah. Oh, for that? Wow.
You want to like what do they call those things?
Anal sex.
I have no idea what you're talking about.
Like the 5-foot fucking poster things on the wall. They look realistic.
Oh.
A fat head. You want a fat head of me in your room, Jerome?
Oh, that'd be pretty cool, actually.
How
You know what
cool
Mom
would
said
that
I
be?
should do? She said I should make a cardboard cutout of
You know-
us in here.
I want to point something out.
Hmm.
He literally said, "What are those things called?" And we had no idea what the fuck he was talking about. I thought you were talking about the couch still. He's like, "Hey, you still want help moving the couch?" Hey, what are those things called? Like, well, how the fuck are we supposed to know you're talking about fat heads?
Well, it's like because he goes, "Oh, it's the thing I wanted to do in here." So I was thinking maybe you wanted to put like a picture up of me. So that's why I was like,
That's
you
what
want a
everybody
5 foot-
wants in their house is a picture
Yeah,
of ass.
you want a 5 foot tall
we
fat
were,
head of
we were
me.
talking about stuff, making like stuff for Pleeka, and Mom was like, "Oh, you should get a cardboard cutout of Hess."
Wow.
What
Like
the
you know,
fuck is
that
wrong
Chris
with
Farley
her?
thing that picture.
Oh, that'd be actually pretty
Have
fucking-
that
would
in
be
here.
cool. You
Yeah.
could sell that. People would buy that shit, dude. I nailed that
I think
shit.
I'd be the only person that would buy that.
Who the fuck would buy a fucking
Comment
card-
down below and really comment if you're watching this. Just do me a favor. Comment down below if you would buy a Hess cardboard cutout.
You gotta put the picture up.
Yeah. Bring! There it is. If you
Okay.
buy that.
Now here's the thing.
We'll make it
I'll
$1.
comment. No, I'm not fucking buying it.
What if it's $1?
No,
What if it was?
it'd be
would
funny
not
at
even-
first, and then what do you do with it?
You cut a hole in its mouth.
Jerk
and,
off to
Cut
it?
a hole in its mouth and fuck it.
It ends up at the Goodwill in the what do they call those things?
I don't know, Mr. Fucking Specific.
In the
In
good.
the Gaylords.
Oh,
Oh yeah, and then Angela will hurt her toe. Have you seen her toe now?
no, I don't.
Like
look
the
at her.
top part of the nail is missing, but it still has the bottom part of it.
Shut up.
It looks like a weird dude with the like it's
It looks
really,
like a weird dude.
yeah, it's really weird looking.
That's
Wow.
gnarly, dude.
Wow.
I heard
way
Hess
too
say
many
that after
dudes in
someone
that sentence.
came in his butthole.
Game of Phones.
What?
What?
He said
That's what I
came.
thought.
He said
That's literally
came.
what I thought he said. the
He
Game
said
of
that's what
Phones.
guys say when they come in your butthole.
I did not hear that.
You know, that's gnarly, dude.
Get it?
Wow. I get it. I got it. Good.
If you were in gay porn, what do you think your catchphrase would be? Like if you were gonna star in it, you could be one of those guys that are in
it
gay
would
porn.
probably be like,
Dude,
gotta catch it all or something like that.
oh, I like that. Gotta catch them all.
Do porn stars have catchphrases?
I was thinking Hesswood.
I mean,
Have you seen that thing?
They're
There's
not
those
wrestlers.
guys that do gay porn, but like only for the money.
yeah,
There's like
only for the money.
I was like, fuck, I gotta get in that job. If someone came to your house right now, I know
I feel like we're like
we
15 minutes into the first episode. We've been doing 30 minutes.
I know.
but
I don't know.
and we've kind of talked about this before. But if someone knocked on your door right now and was like an
Come and knock on
agent,
my
and he's like,
door.
hey, we want you to do gay porn. You could be the penetrator, or you could be penetrated, whatever you want, and they'll pay you. What's a
Where do you come up with
what's a
these?
good amount of money to make a year? Where you could like
you don't
live
know
off
how.
of,
You know.
like a good amount to where Hess would quit his job and only do gay porn.
Mm,
So, whatever. Say they offered you enough to where you didn't have to work. You could just be home all the time, except for the time when you're on set. Would you do it? Let's say you have to make you just have to make 6 films a year,
and you get $1 million.
but you have
a
to
year.
fuck a guy in the ass or get fucked in the ass, whichever you want.
Which would you want?
Would you do it? And seriously consider it. Don't be embarrassed because this is on the internet for everybody in the world to see,
Right,
including your
right.
children. Don't, just
Yeah.
but be honest.
Not going to answer the question. We can move on.
You're not going to answer because the answer is yes, and you don't want people to
I
know that you.
never said it was.
I'm
I
just
said
saying,
not
if
gonna
you say
answer it
yes,
first.
a talent agency could be
I
watching
just
this
feel
right
like
now.
it's a setup. I always get asked these questions.
Wait,
So,
it's a
yeah.
setup? I'm going to show up to your house of money and
And then-
fuck you in the ass?
No,
Like,
but
what do you
then
think's
one
going to
day-
happen?
No, because I say all these things, and then one day you're gonna have like a 2-hour long montage of me saying all these ridiculous things.
To be fair, we
So-
could already do that.
Yeah, no, I know.
I don't
Okay.
need to set you up for
So
this
I'm
shit.
gonna-
Yeah, we don't
You
need
say
your
stuff
house.
all the time.
So
randomly.
I'm gonna stop adding to it. So
No,
yeah.
That'll teach us.
I'll promise you right now, on the record, I will not put this in a clip out of context.
All right,
I like how
well,
he said out of context.
Yeah, out of context.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You do. You
I
do.
don't- I-
Your scenarios are always. What's the word I'm looking for? Fucked up.
Yeah.
Well, it's not, it's a new,
Like, that's never gonna
It's a new
happen.
career. It could happen. It's wow, he's a good looking
No
dude.
one's
I want
gonna just randomly knock on my
come and knock on my
door.
door.
Hey, do you want to fuck a dude
Okay,
in the
how
ass?
about this? New situation. You're at Safeway grocery shopping, and some dude walks by and looks you up and down and thinks, "Damn, he's sexy. I'd like to see him in gay porn." And
Right,
and he offers it to you right then and there. Would you do it?
No, I wouldn't, because I don't know the guy from
He-
fucking Joe Schmo.
He pulls up his credentials and he's like, "See, you can see here. I clearly make gay porn."
I wouldn't trust him. Sketchy.
Okay, what's the situation where you would trust the guy?
I don't know, but we're not gonna talk.
You guys
about
are
what
both
he
getting
said.
massages, and he taps taps you over and like, "Hey."
No,
All right, we can move on because Hess won't answer, but I think the answer is yes.
for yourself, you would do it.
Jerome would do it. Absolutely.
I mean, you make 6 films a year. Why not?
Jerome's like, I'll do
Oh.
8.
I'll do one a month.
Beck, can I just live here?
So, see, I feel. See, the thing is too. Like, if someone offered you,
It's even more fucked up because I can't see your fucking face.
Yeah,
I
it's
literally
really
see like one eyebrow at the top of your head.
If,
top of
if
your
someone
head.
offered you straight porn now, would you instantly do it?
I mean, it would be more inclined. to
That's
Oh,
a yes.
yeah.
That's a yes.
yeah.
He was like, yeah.
Okay, but here's a little.
Is Abby gonna see
here's
it?
the Jerome stamp I got to put on it. It's straight porn, only women, but they fuck you in the ass with a strap on.
I don't think that's straight.
That's not straight porn.
Yeah.
Well, it's with a girl, so technically,
It's not
that's technically
straight
that's
porn.
not gay sex.
It is if you're getting pegged in the ass.
No, 'cause it's not
fucking
gay, it's with a
straight
woman.
porn.
It's with. So are you saying
Doesn't matter.
every guy that has his wife peg him is gay?
I didn't say that, but
Well,
it's
I mean, you're
insinuating.
saying. But you're saying if he films it, it's considered gay porn.
I mean,
it's a,
you did take it to another level once again.
Well, yeah, you gotta make it interesting.
yeah.
That's not interesting.
Would you think Abby would be okay with you doing porn? Abby, comment down below if you'd be
not.
okay with him doing porn.
I don't think so.
Probably not.
You
Yeah, I
don't
don't think she would.
Do you think she'd be more okay with it if it was guys, or a girl pegging you in the ass?
Why do you have to say
Crickets.
peg?
Well, that's the technical term for it.
I don't think it is.
So do you think this podcast is
is.
gonna make money if we get a
No. Jesus.
Yeah.
with my mouth, we'll never make $1.
Yeah, you're gonna have to get a job then.
Other than if I get offered gay porn, then
Wow.
You know, we're almost done with the first episode.
or you can.
Are we?
continue.
Well, that's good. Perfect.
Yeah.
I felt like we were
We've
like
been talking for
15, 20
34 minutes.
Well, so Tony sees another psychologist. We're just gonna stop with the gay porn talk.
I remember when we were originally watching
you.
this, I really didn't like that he was like seeing other people, and I
He
don't mean
wasn't.
like his girlfriends, like the other psychologists and all that.
He saw the one dude, and the guy's like, "I am not helping you."
Well, I know, but this might be a
Yeah.
spoiler, but I feel like for a while this season he doesn't.
He's like, look, I watch the news. I know who you are.
Like I remember
Not-
that. I remember
not gonna
that not being a big part of. Like I think she's still in every episode, but I remember that not being a big part of it. But I could be completely wrong.
Yeah, because you're used to seeing her. So
I don't
yeah.
remember.
Mm.
I thought he goes back.
I thought it took a lot of the season for him to convince her to do it.
I was
again.
actually surprised at the end of the episode when she says, "Get the fuck away from me."
Yeah.
I was actually
See-
surprised she didn't take him back.
I was too, and I was like, oh fuck yeah, that's right. And I think it does take a bit for it to go back to.
How long's a bit?
Like I think like 4 or 5 more episodes maybe.
Oh wow.
But
Like
I could be
halfway through the
I could be
season?
completely wrong. I
think
don't
he's
remember
wrong.
much. I just remember like not liking it that he wasn't going. Like they didn't have that in the story, but it totally makes sense.
Yeah, it does make sense. Meadow went and saw Olivia. She gave her a ring. She's kind of I don't.
Hey, is this your grandmother's? Yes, it's saying don't forget me.
It's weird. There's like she's in the hospital. She seems okay now.
Well, didn't the doctors tell
Yeah.
Tony that everything's fine? It's weird they say because thinks she's sick that they're like, oh, she is sick.
Well, yeah, but I meant the dementia too. But yeah,
I the more she's in it now, the more I get back to my feelings. I'm like, she's making this whole fucking thing up.
oh totally. We
He's
talked.
fucking.
They have the party and Barbara comes, and she's cool and Janice isn't. That's the moral of this episode.
Yeah, basically.
And then Tony meets Melfi at the diner at the end, kind of.
Then what did I say?
Yeah.
You said it's just like Breaking Bad, because they meet at a diner.
It is.
Well,
Shimmy.
What's her name?
Lydia,
Lydia.
and Mike.
Lydia, oh, Lydia.
Oh, Lydia. The tattoo.
Come
lady.
touch my chlamydia.
You have a chlamydia?
And you have chlamydia.
And that's it. That's the episode.
Yeah.
First episode.
Bada bing. Bada bing.
Bada boom.
I enjoyed the first episode.
I did. I enjoyed that
Yeah.
one.
The second episode I enjoyed less, but I still liked it.
Yeah, there's parts
Speaking
where
of-
I liked the second one. The part where
The part where
Junior, AJ, I spills the beans to the grandma again. Like they said they wanted to do a DNR. What's a DNR to you? Is that like DNA? Can DNA stop this? And I was like,
he's
God,
fucking
he's a
dumber than
fucking
shit.
idiot.
Yeah.
I gotta do
And
report.
I feel like he looks like 3 years older.
Well, it's funny. He got a little lighter, and it looked like Meadow maybe put on a couple pounds.
Yeah. Because I was like, this motherfucker looks like he grew up like 2-3 years.
Yeah, he does look pretty old.
Yeah.
And
Did you guys
and he
watch-
didn't.
Did you guys watch BLL?
Oh, Big Little Lies.
Oh my God! You're just coming up with your own names for it. Yeah,
Yeah.
we watched it.
Did you like it?
Okay. Yeah, it was all right. Yeah.
I think. Are we? So next
What?
week. Next
There's
week.
only
we've
one
been,
more, right?
Yeah, we've been gone. So that's why if anybody cares, I doubt they do. But we haven't done the Big
Yeah.
Little Lies after thing. It was just difficult to like you watch it at home half the time and
After
like
the
that.
lies.
But I think we should do one for the last episode because we
Yeah.
did like the first 3.
Also, because you are kind of really down on it and you don't feel like doing a video.
Not even that. I told you we could do it, but then you left when we were.
Well, I
At
wasn't
Mima's house.
home.
Yeah,
Yeah, and
I would have totally done it at Mima's house, but you just weren't there.
Oh, I didn't think you wanted to.
I didn't care. I would have done them.
You know
I mean,
what
the episodes weren't as great, so they
you know
wouldn't
what
have been
Drum
as
said to
good.
me at the end of the episode?
What's that?
Do you think something will happen next episode?
Huh. Probably
Yeah.
not.
That's what I
They'll
said.
probably just
Well, because it was an interesting,
cliffhanger for
episode,
season
but if you
3.
think about for the plot, nothing really happened.
No,
but I did find I
we
found the court
almo-
stuff
you
really
almost
interesting.
find out that what the verdict is, and then she's like, "Nope, want to pull this bitch up on the stand. I want to fucking talk to her. I'm a lawyer." She's like, "No, I don't think so. Probably shouldn't do that. No, I'm a lawyer. I fucking
They
want
should
to
have
do
just
it.
cast
Thank
him on
you."
the show.
yeah.
He could have done the whole thing by himself.
What the judge looks super familiar. What is she in?
No,
She
idea.
did look familiar to me too, though. I thought so.
Didn't look familiar to me.
Okay.
But so do you guys think how it's gonna go? Like she's gonna end up getting her kids or whatever. That part doesn't really matter. But
I think Abby believes she's gonna get them taken away.
oh,
And
maybe.
she's trying to.
But then
And she's doing all this to try to like get them to go to Jane or something like that instead of
oh, that'd be
Mary Louise or
interesting.
something like that.
That'd be interesting.
Does Jane
But-
want her kids?
I mean,
Well,
she
don't
probably
know. I
thinks
don't-
it.
Jane's like, what the fuck?
I didn't want your kids. What the fuck you
I'm
doing?
a single mom
Oh.
working at fucking
Well,
some
but she could give her money.
generic
money.
SeaWorld.
And it was kind of cool that they jumped right into the shit where they're
Yeah,
like,
do you
"Oh, so
buy that he's not a
you're-"
cop?
Yeah, I do. I buy it.
I don't know. It seemed weird
Yeah.
to me. But so
I
what?
don't think
What
he's
I
a
think
cop.
I think Bonnie's gonna confess or something, and it'll end with like her getting arrested or all of them getting arrested.
I
or
think-
something
Will
like that
Bonnie
for season
kill?
3.
Will Bonnie kill her mother?
I thought she was gonna smother the shit out of her, and then
I thought she was going to do a Tony
she,
Soprano.
she confessed to her, and
Yeah.
then the mom was crying, and I was like, "You little faking bitch!
Yeah, can't trust moms. That's
You
the
can't
moral of-
just all moms
moral
are
of HBO.
little buttholes."
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I kind of got a feeling that Bonnie's going to die at the end of this next episode.
Yeah, I feel like.
Oh, like,
she's
she's
like,
do you
go
think
to
she's
the
gonna
light.
like off herself and shit?
Yeah.
That's true. That
The
her
mom- the light. I'm like,
yeah,
what
her
the
mom's
fuck?
messages have to mean something.
I mean, not necessarily. Did you watch True Detective?
Yeah.
Did you watch season 3 True Detective?
Are you talking to me?
No, the other guy in point. Oh, I guess you
I
can't see
don't-
my
I can't
fingers.
see who
I
you're
forgot
looking
about
at.
that. Sorry. Yeah, you.
I have not seen any of the seasons.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I recommend season 1,
Yeah.
Okay.
and I recommend you can watch season 3 and just don't watch the last episode, and
Just
you'll be like, "Wow, this show's fucking great."
and then just make up your own thing for the last
Ending?
episode. Yeah, and then
Yeah.
you'll be fucking.
You'll be
thrilled.
like, "This is
This is
amazing."
fucking crazy.
All right.
If you
All
watch,
right.
if
Because
you watch
the-
the last episode,
the
you'll be
entire show, they're trying to like tell you one thing, and then they end up like, "Haha, just kidding."
like, yeah,
Wow.
basically.
All right. That's
Yeah.
cool.
All right, episode 2, season
Attack of
2.
the Clones.
Do not
Electric
resuscitate.
Boogaloo.
Oh, I get that because of the DNR at the end of the episode.
Right. Nothing is by Jerome. Not
Nope.
one thing.
They're not even flies and try to fly
That's
past
why.
me.
That's why I was like I said. I was hoping that she was gonna die this episode because it was do not resuscitate, and I think that's what they wanted you to think.
I could see that.
Oh, maybe that never occurred to me,
So-
but I know the answer.
Yeah.
So Tony visits Uncle Junior in jail.
Yep.
Basically,
And then they start making out.
It's like,
Basi-
hey, listen here.
tells him well, there's been a lot of bad things happen to his crew, and he needs Bobby to show up so he can tell him what to do about the fucking guys picketing. And then it shows the Reverend at the picketing.
That picketing stuff was weird. They do all that, and the Reverend dude's like in on it.
Yeah. You all right over there?
Yeah, I said a yawner.
That seemed like he did that, and then all of a sudden he's going into his other personality.
I thought he like turned into a raptor or something.
Can you imagine if like
shit was
if the
going on.
mask was real and like Cass got it?
Wow.
No.
Every time he sees us, he'd do the wolf like.
Oh,
I think they should remake that movie with Hess.
You should write them and let them know that I'm.
Oh, like the
Alright.
gay porn version?
No, well that would be interesting. He's like
Wow.
puts it on and just starts fucking dudes and screaming.
Let me show you something. I guess that's Fire Marshal Bill. So Janice visits Livia, and I wrote down that both Livia and Tony know Janice is full of shit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like, she's like, why do you want to get my house? Why do you want to do it? She knows that she's only out there to fucking get her
I
house.
really liked when she's like, oh, yeah, at the end, she's like, Tony's not going to stay out. She's like, really? Yeah, and I'm going to live with
Which-
you. Why?
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, at no point does she trust Janice, which is pretty funny.
Yeah.
It is.
I like
Wishy
too.
leech.
Janice starts talking to her, and then she just pretends to choke on a cookie too.
Oh, yeah. And
And
well,
you could tell she's totally like, oh fuck, this bitch is yapping. Let me choke her real quick.
I think more it's like she just had like a little cough, and then like Janice, I'm gonna take care of you.
Oh, see,
But then if you're choking on a cookie, I can't take care of you.
I took
Yeah.
I took it as, oh, but she shut the fuck up, and I was like, that's a good technique. If someone's just yapping, just pretend to choke on a cookie.
Wow.
Why do they make them like this?
Oh, that was good.
Wow. It's a little. It was a little
cast,
Margie.
They could cast. He is a little Margie. They could cast
He is
Hess
or
in
she
the
is?
Sopranos prequel.
As Tony's mom.
Yeah,
Wow.
I'd watch that.
Tony's mom has got it going on.
on.
So the guy in charge of the construction where they're picketing asks for help.
Yeah.
So that's when we meet Bobby for the first time, I guess.
Bobby Jackson.
No, Bobby Bacala.
Yeah.
Um,
Baklava.
and-
Baklava.
so he comes to Tony. Tony basically tells him that, like, Junior's still the boss. He can earn, but most of his shit's now Tony's.
5%.
Yeah.
Yeah. And there's nothing Tony can do about it. There's nothing Bobby can do
Which-
about it.
Not too happy.
I was gonna say something, but I don't remember if it was been shown in this or not.
Oh my Jesus.
Yeah.
They-
Such secrets.
Did they?
Yeah.
Oh, okay, so then I can say what I want to say
Well,
freely then.
No, wait. First,
I was gonna ask you.
I don't remember.
Oh, okay. Well, so should I say that or not?
No,
Probably not.
because the next thing is, so Pussy gets picked up from his therapy by Skip.
Yeah.
Who's-
Skip Bayless.
Who's Skip?
A guy that I never like in anything he's in.
What's his job?
He's a cop.
What is his job?
What is his job?
I don't know. What is his job?
What do you think his job is? What was
I
he
have
talking
no
about?
idea.
He
He was
really-
talking about Tony being a piece of shit, right?
Yeah, what else was he
Like
talking?
he was talking about like Tony like tried to kill, was going to kill his own mother and shit, right? This
Yeah.
is that guy.
Yeah, that guy.
Yeah.
Why was he saying all that stuff about Tony?
Apparently, I don't know. Was he an informant?
That's why I didn't want you to say anything.
Oh, because like he doesn't know.
Yeah.
Oh, why said it?
Yeah.
Why said I?
No, you didn't.
So he is an informant.
I'm not saying what he is.
Oh, sideline to sideline. Drum's talking really loud.
I know. I couldn't hear you.
Oh, okay. Well, I said his profession into the microphone.
Oh. Okay.
Mm.
Yeah, so he gets picked up by Skip. Skip says, a lot of stuff.
Yeah. Well, it was a weird like conversation and car ride because I'm going. It almost sounds like this guy wants is like trying to get pussy to turn on Tony. Like
He was. That's exactly
yeah.
what he's doing.
Yeah. So it's like,
Isn't he
what
that
the
guy in
fuck?
Entourage also? Like, doesn't he? Isn't he like Turtle's cousin or something? And he's like
No.
gets him into gambling and some shit at some point.
Oh, maybe.
I'm pretty sure in like an early season.
I thought you were thinking of Herc from The Wire, but yeah.
Oh no,
He's
no.
not the guy that steals Shrek.
He's in like one episode. And like
Yeah,
they,
I
they,
can
go,
see-
they go to what's his name? I'll look him up.
Fuck if I know. Oh, in here, his name was
Skip.
Skip.
Oh, I meant in real life, but okay, I'll look
Skip
him up.
Bayless.
It's like something Lombardi or something. But
Skip Lombardi.
So I was, I don't know. I just didn't want to I want you.
I would
to-
have spilled all the beans if you weren't being so
Well, I
quiet
mean,
about
the,
it.
the beans were spilled. I just didn't want to wreck it for you. So we'll just,
I got you.
I don't know.
Just remember, it wasn't you who wrecked it. It was Drum.
Yeah, basically.
Yeah.
So Junior.
I
Gets,
didn't hear what he said, but that's why I started talking loud because I could hear him and I didn't want to hear it.
Well, and I couldn't.
Well, because
hear
you
him.
asked a question and looked at me, so I answered.
Who did?
You did.
What did I ask?
What's his job?
Oh, why is asking him, not you? You.
you
fucking
looked me in the
dirty
eye,
bitch.
and
You've already watched it.
gave me a little twinkle.
I'll give you a little
Oh,
Twinkie.
Twinkle.
Yeah.
Twinkle sauce. Oh, no, Twinkle sauce.
So Junior gets house
You
arrest.
turned into Mr. Towel from South Park.
Wow, that is not Mr. Towel.
Where I
That's
don't,
Mr. Pooh.
I don't,
Hanky.
I don't, Mr. Pooh. Did someone start
I
making
never-
tea?
Never.
Yes, I think your tea's ready.
That was good. That was good. That was good.
Broke it. You really should take it off. My lord.
Oh my Lanta. It gets hot, when you fucking laugh.
That was good.
He's in episode 2, right? Oh, he looks different in real life.
Oh, that wasn't real life. That was like a cartoon.
He's an ant, the animal.
Are you still looking this fucker up?
Yeah.
All right, so Junior gets house arrest.
Yeah.
Which is cool. I mean, you'd rather be locked up in your house than...
He's Ronnie in 3
absolutely.
episodes of Entourage. Eat my ass, bitch.
I said you were probably right, and you're like, I'm going to look it up.
Yeah.
Okay. And then 10 years later, you got Hess making tea. Not sure how that happened. So, and then Tony comes looking for the Reverend, but has like a little talk with his father. I thought that was kind of cool. I don't know. Like the guy...
It really threw me off when the father died. I thought he was in more episodes.
He's a popular actor. He's been in a lot
I
of
probably
shit.
saw him in other
Yeah,
shit.
you've seen him in other stuff.
I also thought I hate when people do this in shows. They order food or whatever. Tony gets a Coke, takes one sip, and goes, "Oh, I'll talk to your son later." He's just cooked there on the fucking table. Now, the guy who got you a Coke, he's not going to drink it because Tony Soprano's lips are on it. He's going to throw it away. He wasted a Coke.
I didn't notice that.
People, and they're going to be they'll be in a show, like at a diner, they'll order a pie, and someone's like, "We got to go," and then just leave their pie there. I'm like, well, why'd you order a pie or a milkshake
Shit.
or something?
Shit happens.
Yeah, this is the guy that's never finished a meal in his life.
Yeah.
Yeah, but that's real life. I'm
I
talking
think
about.
I watched a video of you saying a cupcake was too sweet, and then you ordered like a fucking funnel cake with Fruity Pebbles on top. And
Yeah,
you
but
loved
he
it.
ate the shit.
I didn't eat your cupcake.
Oh, okay. Well,
It had your germs on it. God knows where your mouth's been. You gay porn doing motherfucker.
Well, maybe I almost said I'd use
You
hand
didn't-
soap on
that
it.
wasn't even English.
I was gonna say I put hand soap in my mouth, but
That's
that's all, folks. I clean my mouth after my gay porn.
Wow. Is that true?
I don't know.
Oh, come on, we all know you're there.
Oh, you're in the other
You're
bathroom?
the camera guy.
Oh, I thought you were fucking him.
No, that's hasn't happened yet.
Oh, okay. So, yeah. And then Tony and Junior meet at a doctor's office.
Yeah.
I think, if I remember right, they meet there a lot.
It seemed like
because-
they were setting that up for
According to
you.
the Junior, you can't bug that place. You can't bug at a doctor's office.
Yeah, I didn't get that.
Yeah, I didn't either. I thought
According to Tony, you can't, but they won't bug Green Grove either, and that didn't.
Well, but I don't think he just said, I don't know why they would or something like that, but Junior said they can't because of the privacy shit, right? Or something like that? Privacy Act?
Yeah, maybe. I bet they can now. If that is the case, I bet
can they
can.
bug outside of it and get really good mics where they can hear inside?
You don't have to bug it. Everybody has smartphones. They can listen in through there.
They don't have smartphones in this time period.
They
though.
can't. They can't.
I know.
even
I'm
text.
talking nowadays.
Well, and I was gonna say because of like terrorism and shit, they
Right.
can probably just fucking watch through a fucking video through something. in
Oh,
there.
they're like secret spies. They can see through the walls and shit.
Yeah.
That's interesting.
And then when they went to the eye doctor. That was weird. So like they sit down, Junior's just like
Yeah.
yapping about his fucking lenses and shit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then the construction guy comes in, hands Bobby a fucking envelope of
Yeah,
money.
clearly right in front of everybody.
And then it was like the most awkward, stupid thing. And then like, was that scene necessary? I mean, I guess it shows them getting the money from the guy. But
Yeah, I didn't think it really was either. Or they could
There
have
was
made
a
it go by
couple- There was a
quicker.
couple scenes in this fucking show, in this episode, that I was like, what was the purpose of that? Like, when Janice is, I believe she's either leaving the hospital or leaving the house. Like, she's like trying to light her cigarette or the joint
Mhm.
in the car. The whole time I'm thinking she's gonna like T-bone someone or get like, and it was just like, it was like 15 seconds long, and that was it. And then it cuts to like Tony, like a train. He shows like a train. And I'm like, what the fuck was the point of that?
I think the Janice thing, she was singing the song. It was about like her situation, I think.
Yeah,
on
but
the
I was just
radio.
like, what the
It was-
fuck?
I mean, it's just showing that she's full of shit. She's fucking, like when she came to dinner afterwards, she was all high and fucking stupid.
Yeah.
I read in the trivia that if you look at her watch while she's singing, it was at 4:20.
Oh, really?
Oh.
That's what they said. I don't know. I didn't double check it, but that's what the trivia said.
Oh, you should have double checked this.
I didn't
Fact check.
I didn't give a fuck about Janice.
I thought your nickname was Fact Checker.
Nope. And then Bobby brings that money to Tony. That's when he tells him to eat a salad.
Yeah.
Or mixing it. Something about mixing
Maybe it's
it.
time to start eating some salads.
Yeah. So Janice wants to bring Olivia home. Doesn't want to bring her back to Green Grove.
No.
And they
Says
kill.
You can't go back there.
Yeah, no, because then I can't get your house.
Tommy Two-Tone is missing.
That's not his name.
I know, but what's his name?
I don't remember.
owner?
That's when she started choking. When she's like, "Yeah, he's missing." They think foul play, and then she's like,
Don't ever do that again, please.
"Why?"
It's gross.
And
Uh,
I mean, like,
I like how they
didn't
just
even-
found his toupee underneath his tire.
Yeah,
That was kind
Yeah.
of funny. Yeah, because he's talking shit.
yeah.
So, you
There's
know,
a couple people.
quick question. If you knew a mobster, like a pretty important mobster, you knew he was like the boss of people, would you talk shit about him?
No,
Yeah, thank you.
especially if his mother and all of his capos' mothers were in your fucking
Yeah.
retirement home.
So and then Tony's crew like breaks up the fucking picking. That could have been the worst fight I've ever seen in my life.
It was terrible.
It was
right
really
before
bad.
that too. That's when the guys were like, "Hey, it's Tony fucking
Yeah, and he
Soprano."
almost runs him over.
Yeah.
Can't be seen here. Well, maybe you shouldn't be here.
I thought he
you
was
dumbass.
gonna run him over.
That'd have been fucking hilarious.
I really did. I thought he was gonna run him right over. I'm going, Jesus fucking Christ, Tony.
I thought it was like really bad.
Yeah, it was weird.
It was bad. It was bad.
They're all like beating on Christopher, but like it just looks stupid.
Yeah. It just didn't. Like, there's no way that would happen now.
Yeah.
No.
Like,
Now
they're-
we would have saw like their tooth flying out and people like getting slashed in the ankles and shit.
Jesus. So and then Metal drives AJ to go see Livia,
Oh yeah, that's when the DNR.
and then she ditches him.
Yeah,
and then-
where is
Yeah.
she? I don't know.
So and you could see it click. He's like, "What's a DNR?" And she's like, "Janice said that." And he's like, "That bitch wants my shit."
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
So, and then she mentions, when Janice comes and see her later, she mentions like money like 3 times, and Janice keeps fucking seeing her head on that fucking stair thing going down.
Yeah. Yeah.
Do you think she really has money there? I can't remember. I
I
remember.
don't think so. Well,
I don't
I
know.
mean, she never talked about it in the first season.
Well, and then and then at the end of the episode, she calls Carmela, and she's
Yeah, it says it's for the kids and all that.
yeah, all the pennies are for the kids, what penny she has or whatever.
Yeah.
So I'm pretty sure, with little spoiler here, there's an episode where Janice is like fucking digging around for money in that
Oh,
place.
okay.
Like,
Yeah, I don't remember if she does or not. But I feel like she kind of has to for how much she's been bringing it up now.
yeah. But I don't remember if it's there or not.
Yeah, I have no idea.
And then at the end, Uncle Junior breaks a hip.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What did he say when he fell? Pussy cunt or something like that?
Something like that.
Something.
It was
My
really
sister's
weird.
fucking cunt.
Yeah, I think that was it.
Something like that.
Or your sister's cunt. Probably not his own sister's
Something
cunt.
like that.
That's
yeah.
a weird thing
No
to
one
say
talks
when
about
you
their
fall
own
down.
sister's cunt. That's weird.
No, I don't.
And Tony also at the end pays the Reverend his cut.
Yeah, it's at the end, and then he's like, "Oh, I'm sorry for your loss,
Yeah.
your father."
They have a nice relationship. He says he's sorry his dad died, and
Yeah,
it's fucking weird.
it
It
was
is
very bizarre.
It's
So-
I mean it shows that, you can't trust anybody, but like, fuck, what a piece of shit that guy is. Not that Tony's not a piece of shit. I just like Tony,
Right.
Mm-hmm.
but that guy's a piece of shit too. He's up there
Oh, yeah.
fucking talking like Malcolm X or like Martin
Yeah,
Luther King,
and then he's just like getting money for him, and people getting beat up.
yeah.
Almost took it a little too far. Old Tommy Two-Tone almost lost an eye.
So we're at the end of the podcast now. So, do you have an answer
I
about
don't have an
your
answer.
gay porn?
Wow.
Don't ask again. I don't have an answer.
Don't ask again.
No, you hear that, people out there? Apparently, he doesn't want your money.
Come over there and fucking.
I thought you didn't have an answer.
Yeah.
Uh,
There's your answer.
uh.
He just gets up. Yeah, thanks for watching.
No, we're good. You guys are good. I'm right here.
No,
I
you're
can
not.
see you guys.
Yeah.
I am.
Is he invisible?
I can see you guys. Yeah, but no one can see you. That's the fucking point. He's like, oh yeah, oh yeah.
Yeah, I forgot
I was
people
being-
were here.
I was just being silly.
He's just being silly.
I was just being
Yeah.
silly.
That's all.
Have you ever like surprised? And I know you probably won't answer this, but surprised Abby like she's gonna come home or something, and you're standing in the doorway, and you do like the little like tuck, and stand there so it looks like you have a vagina. He's taking his headphones off while I'm talking.
No, not to that extent. No.
Uh-oh.
Wait, what do you mean? Like, well, you just like stood there naked and surprised her?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I'd like chase her around the house naked and stuff.
I used to do that to drum.
Yeah. you just-
Like I'll hide in like the shower, like buck ass naked, and she'll be like, because she obviously knows I'm home because my truck's here, my car's here. She's like, "What the fuck?" And then like I'll scare the shit out of her. I like scaring people though. So
and like specifically naked.
I mean, it adds to the
I
comedy.
think next time you're over here, you should try to scare Nick naked.
No, I don't think you should.
Well, I
You
mean,
could,
like,
like,
I already am
You,
scared.
you could hide in
so-
his shower and be like, "Boo!"
Here's
Now here's my
my
dick.
thinking. All right, people are gonna be less mad at you if like you're naked. You know what I mean?
I
I don't think that's true. Because I'd be like, "Ah, Hess, what the fuck? Why's your dick out?"
I might just instantly kick.
Good.
Yeah, I mean,
But so I think next time you're gonna surprise her, you should try doing a little tuck and look like you have a vagina. Like Silence of the Lambs it a little bit.
That's just weird, Jerome.
we want to start a Pleeka TikTok, but we want you to be in charge of it. And,
Yeah.
like just do.
I don't
weird
even know
shit.
anything about that damn thing.
That's why you'd be perfect to do it.
You just do videos.
No one else on it knows what they're doing either.
Yeah, like
Right.
fucking all a bunch of fucking crazy.
You could do like
bitches.
dances with your titties and stuff, and like you could do some
Wow.
cool shit.
Literally, they dance to the same song like 8
Yeah, all you have to do
million
is see a
people.
TikTok and then just mimic that, because that's what everybody else does.
Yeah.
Yeah, but see, I don't want to be like everyone else.
Well, then you're not gonna go anywhere on TikTok.
I followed something on. It's called Crusher, and it's.
Oh, they put things in. Yeah, I've seen those.
That was fascinating to me.
Yeah, I like those.
I watched like 32 of them.
They,
What is it?
They have
What
like
do
a
they put
little
in?
like a metal thing. That
It was
crushes
just this
shit.
metal. I think it was in Japan. It was this metal crusher thing. Like they would stick a propane tank in it, and it's just like and just fucking
just crushes it in, like,
crushes
seconds.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It was fucking.
Taylor
sweet.
sent me a hippo. Someone threw a watermelon in its mouth and it just crushes it within like a second. And I told her that's
Oh,
kind of
yeah.
creepy. I go, I don't know why. My first thought was, what would happen if you threw a baby in there?
Wow.
Until he goes, it would fucking destroy a baby.
Yeah, you think?
But then now I'm kind like, I don't want to see that because I'd be traumatized. But like I want to like,
Hippos are fucking mean too.
yeah, I've heard about that.
Yeah, that's what they say. Yeah.
So people say, you know, you didn't have to take a shot this entire podcast. I'm a little disappointed.
He did hiccup. You didn't say anything.
Oh, did he really?
Yeah.
No, he didn't. Did you really hiccup?
I honestly don't remember if I did or
Take
not.
a shot.
No.
All right, well, fuck you. We're gonna end this shit. We've been going for an
It
hour.
was either a hiccup or a burp. One of us should have done it.
All right, everybody. That's it for this episode of Random Ramblings. Comment down below if you think Hess is doing gay porn. Like and subscribe. Check us out on iTunes, everywhere else, and we'll see you guys next time.
God knows where your mouth's been. You gay porn doing motherfucker.